Hello, Amsterdam Heights community. I'm here with my co-anchor, Zach Greenberg. Whether you're a teacher, student, or parent, you won't want to miss this episode of the Amsterdam Heights Activist Podcast. We will be doing a student spotlight on two students, as well as discussing important issues along the way.
Hi, everyone. So we're going to start off by discussing our student spotlight for this episode. We've chosen two students who have been making quite a bit of noise in our community recently. That would be Chelsea Spencer and Jasmine Gray. They started a new club this year, which they're calling Write Like a Girl, and it has been stirring up things in our school ever since they started posting on the club's blog.
These two have been posting a lot of poems and other writing pieces that they have written about the issues they experience because of their gender and race, as well as poems written by other powerful women. One of their first poems that really caused an issue in the school was written by Chelsea, entitled Princess Industrial Complex, What I Learned from Rapunzel. In this poem, she brought awareness to the beauty standard forced on women in today's society. And Zach, even as a boy, I was inspired and enlightened about the issue. The poem was very well written.
Yeah, I agree. This poem, however, sparked a lot of controversy that came to a head at the school dance. Some of our classmates dressed up as princesses to mock the poem and downplay the efforts of Chelsea and Jasmine. A verbal and physical fight broke out, and the dance was cut short. In my opinion, this was a very mean thing to do to someone who was trying to make a positive change.
Yep, but there was still pain left to come for Chelsea and Jasmine. Principal Hayes gave the poor pair a warning for instigating the event, and I'm sorry, but I completely disagree with Principal Hayes here. You can't blame Chelsea and Jasmine for instigating when they were just calling out a societal issue. This isn't even a particularly inflammatory issue anyways. They were just sharing their opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Eric. Now we move to their most recent and loudest moment of their ongoing activism. This protest started when the school received an award for having one of the best social justice educations. During the award ceremony, where this award was being presented, Chelsea and Jasmine and other girls they had gathered, including the girls' basketball team, stood up and held up signs just as the chancellor was being introduced. Chelsea and the others shouted that the school should not have shut down their club, and each girl stated something they resolved to do like a girl. Despite Principal Hayes' best efforts, he could not get them to stop, and security had to remove them.
Following this protest, the girls were handed a 3-day suspension from school. And Zach, I have to agree with Principal Hayes on this one. You can't have students doing this at a school event with parents there. I think Chelsea and Jasmine went too far on this one.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one, Eric. After all, the school just got an award for supporting social justice, and now they're handing out suspensions for a peaceful protest. In my opinion, activism only works when it is noticeable and loud. They wanted people to hear them, and people sure did. I agree with Chelsea and Jasmine that the award is undeserved. The school's social justice education is performative at best, and they just do it to keep their image and prestige high. When it comes to time to actually live up to their words, they fall flat.
It's an interesting perspective, Zach. Thanks for sharing that. That's it for this episode of the Amsterdam Heights Activist Podcast. See you next time.